In a small village, there was a beautiful, large rose garden. It was the pride and joy of the villagers. They poured their hearts into tending it.
Oh, good girl!
The garden, with its mix of roses in various colors, was a popular attraction for tourists. Visitors would come and marvel at its beauty.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Adding to the garden's vibrant diversity, each villager took care of their favorite color roses. However, over time, a small conflict began to arise among the villagers. They overheard the tourists praising the roses of different colors while walking through the garden.
These delicate blue roses are the most beautiful.
No, the red roses are the most captivating.
I love the bright yellow roses. They're so cheerful.
Hearing this, the villagers started to feel displeased about the other roses that they didn't care for.
My red roses are the most beautiful. The garden would be better off with just red roses and no other colors.
The blue roses I like are clearly the best. Red roses are too common and boring. They should be gone.
I wish this place were filled only with pink roses. Then we'd get even more tourists.
They each believed that their flowers were the most beautiful and began to dislike the others. Eventually, they started secretly plucking each other's flowers. At first, the difference wasn't noticeable, but as the number of flowers decreased, the once beautiful garden began to look sparse and empty.
What? Oh my.
As time passed and spring returned, many tourists visited again. But they were greatly disappointed by what they saw.
Huh? Where did all the beautiful and abundant flowers go? It looked so much better when all the different colors were mixed together. And why are the same flowers now grouped into separate sections?
When did the garden become so unimpressive?
The tourists left, disappointed by the rose garden's now lackluster appearance. The villagers realized they had made a mistake. One day, the village chief called everyone. With a solemn voice, he addressed the villagers.
Everyone, no one visits our garden anymore. There are no people admiring the flowers, no bees or butterflies. Look around you. The garden that was once so lush has become a wasteland. By insisting on what we each liked, we ended up ruining everything.
The villagers nodded in agreement, reflecting on their mistakes. They decided to respect one another from now on.
We were foolish.
We insisted on our own way and ended up turning the garden into ruins.
I'm just as guilty.
They all agreed to work together to restore the garden.
You said you liked pink roses, right? I brought some to plant. Let's do it together.
I brought some pasque flowers.
This time, they decided to plant not only roses, but also other different kinds of flowers. Lilies, tulips,
daisies.
sunflowers, daisies, and many other flowers were planted throughout the garden. As time passed and the seasons changed, the village square became filled with a wide variety of flowers.
Wow. Oh.
Beautiful butterflies gathered on the many blossoms. Hearing that the garden was lovelier than ever, the tourists returned.
Oh my, it's even more colorful than before. There are flowers I've never seen before.
Yes, it's gorgeous with all the different kinds blooming together.
The villagers smiled at each other, pleased by the tourists' admiration.